Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Blue Lotus Tarot here, and in today's reading we are going to talk about the 3 things that you might need to expect or be made aware of between the full moon on December 18th, which is in the sign of Gemini, through the full moon that is on January 17th, which is in Cancer. So thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I'm so excited to do this reading for you, and thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. So if you are familiar with my channel is what I'm trying to say. I was going to say if you're new to my channel, but if you're new to my channel, you don't know how things work. But anywho, so maybe I have some new viewers or some new subscribers, and welcome. So today's reading, if you are familiar with my channel, I am doing things a little bit differently for this reading. Normally, if you watch my new moon or monthly predictions, I usually do like the 3 things to expect live, and I shuffle live, so that way it's like we can actually get that, like those 3 main things to expect or be aware of on camera. But today I did things a little bit differently, so I went ahead and shuffled like the main 3 things to expect off camera, so that way we could just jump right into clarifying and talking about it and seeing why you may need to be aware of it. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you like this way better, or if you liked how I did things before better. Let me know in the comments. I want to know your opinion. So okay, enough rambling, let's go ahead and jump right in. So for your first thing to expect between December 18th and January 17th, we have the first thing to expect is the energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel that, because it's like, you know, I feel like especially too, like if you're in school, you know, it's kind of finals week, or like that last, like all the projects, all last minute assignments, like all the exams, like it's go time, or like it's just chaos time. But also it's just like, because the year is wrapping up, it's like, you know, everybody kind of feels the pressure. Hey guys, sorry about that. My camera shut off already. Oh my goodness. I hope this isn't going to be one of those readings where it's like I have to make sure I'm still filming like every minute or so. But anywho, so yeah, and also just because we're getting like close to Christmas and the holidays and the new year, so it's like everybody's trying to, you know, buy the final gifts or wrap everything, like just make sure everything's done in time. But also because it's the new year, so there's new plans. Like, yeah, I'm definitely starting to get overwhelmed now myself, that I'm like talking about everything that's going on. So I just feel like it's just an intense time right now, and this may carry into January, which is just something that you might need to expect. But that is the first energy. But then I also went ahead and I used this lesson oracle deck that I have, just because I kind of want to see, like, you know, what last lessons are you learning, but then also what new, like what's your first lesson of 20, you know. So I don't know, I'm being a little, you know, corny, I guess, but I wanted to kind of see like what the last lesson you might be learning is or could be, and as well as like, if not the last, then maybe what your first lesson you might be learning of 2022. But anyways, just take it as it resonates, okay? Whatever applies with your situation. So with the energy gaining momentum, we have 3 cards that came out. We have the friendship card, and it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And then we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So with these energies, what I'm getting right off the bat with this friendship card is I feel like there's somebody who is in your life, and maybe, you know, you may not be speaking with this person. Like, you'll know if you're still in communication with this person, or if you guys are separated for whatever reason. I just feel like someone entered your life or is going to enter your life, and they're going to be in your life for a reason. And, you know, every time we meet somebody, like every relationship or connection we have, it's technically, you know, a lesson. It's just a matter of, is this person here to, you know, teach me good lessons and like help me grow and evolve and stay with me for a while? Or is this person, you know, trying to help me learn a karmic or toxic lesson that has been carrying or like over for many lifetimes, or just in general, maybe there's like been some sort of lesson you just haven't been learning, you know, over the past few months or the past year or years, however it is. But I just feel like there either is somebody that entered your life and they entered it for a reason, or there is going to be somebody that does. And I feel like that's also why with this energy gaining momentum, I feel like you can kind of tell, or like you might be able to already kind of pick up that like you're about to meet somebody new, or that something's about to happen. Like, I just feel like you can feel the anticipation of like that something's about to happen. And for some of you, I do feel like a new person is going to enter your life. So I'm just going to try and clarify this and see if we can find out more about like what this might involve. I have a card here. Okay, yeah, so the first card that flipped out, we have the 8 of Wands, and so we have the 4 of Cups. So the 8 of Wands, this is like rapid movement or like swift movement. Like, it could also be quick communication. So it's just overall like fast pace, and that definitely matches up with this energy gaining momentum. Like, if things aren't already like, you know, like going like this now, this is what it's going to be soon. So that's just what you need to expect. But yeah, this friendship. So we have the 4 of Cups, and usually the 4 of Cups to me is like somebody who may feel rejected or is rejecting something. Or it's just because even on the card, you can see how this person, it's like the divine is trying to offer them a blessing or a gift, but it's like this person don't even want it. Like, I don't want it. Like, I don't know why, but it's like, it's either they don't want it, they're refusing to see this blessing, they're ignoring the blessing, they're, you know, it's just, there's quick movement or like okay, got it. So I just got a download, and I feel like for some of you, like, this person is going to enter your life so quickly and you're not even going to see it. Like, you're not going to see it coming. I know for some of you, I was picking up that, like, you can, like, it's like you can just feel somebody's about to come into your life. But then for others of you, I feel like you don't even see this coming at all. And that's why it's going to just be like, it's just going to happen so quickly. You're not even going to be aware of it. But for others of you, I'm just kind of picking up on that, like, if there was somebody you felt was in your life for a specific reason, or if you feel like you're about to meet somebody that's supposed to be in your life for a reason, I feel like in some way, either you have already rejected this person or rejected, like, learning the lesson, or like, you know, like, it's like you rejected what the situation was trying to show you or make you aware of, or it's like this is going to happen so quickly that you're not going to know what to do and you're going to reject it because you don't want it, or it's like it's too quick for you. Like it's like it happens or it comes in and then you don't have a chance to really like think about what's going on, so you just reject it because it's like too new or too unknown, or you don't know how things are going to work out, you know. Like, I just kind of feel like it's just kind of like it's like oh no, he wasn't ready. Like, that's kind of what I feel like. Some of y'all aren't even gonna be ready for like this person to come into your life, and others of you, it's like you're just gonna be like, dang. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm feeling with this first one, with this friendship. But we also have freedom. So I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And yeah, if the energy is gaining momentum, like maybe like some of you guys are ready to like start, you know, maybe you are used to staying within your own box or within your own bubble, and you don't really choose to step outside of that comfort zone or that bubble. But it's like, I feel like something's just gonna make you feel free, and it's gonna make you feel like, wow, like I can actually be happy and do this. Or it's like, you know how people say, like if you love your job, you never really have to work a day in your life because like it doesn't actually feel like work. It's kind of like, that's kind of what I'm picking up on with this freedom. Like it's just like freedom overall. Like you have the free will and the freedom to choose your path, to choose whatever you want to do, because nothing is ever set in stone. Like everything is based off of the decisions you make, you know? So it's like knowing or having that inner knowing that you can create or co-create with the universe and have the reality you want. Like you are free to have whatever you want. It's just a matter of taking action towards having that, but also never losing faith in that, because for some people, like some people don't realize that when you're trying to manifest something, like it's not just setting the intention and being like, okay, I want this to manifest in my life. You have to, like, once you set that intention, you actually have to keep your vibe at the same vibe, or like, if not higher, in order for that manifestation to actually come in. So as soon as you have any doubts or any feelings that like it's not going to work out, then like that's what's going to manifest. So, and I feel like with this energy gaining momentum, it's like, I feel like you're gaining the momentum to like go and do something or take a risk. It's like, maybe it's like for some of you guys, you might be wanting to launch your business. Maybe you're trying to move somewhere new. Maybe you're trying to just do something different, change a routine, change a lifestyle, like whatever it is. It's like, I feel like it's been like something that's been on the back of your mind for a while, but it's like, again, with that anticipation, it's like, it's you're about to take action is basically what I feel. Or it's like, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I just cut the deck and we have the Hierophant and the Five of Wands. So 5-5, 5-5-5, or 5-5-5, like that angel number might mean something to you, but that's definitely an indication of change. So either change is here or change is coming. But this is also indicating like conflict or competition. And the Hierophant has to deal with like, it can be relating to your religion, but it can also be like what you believe in, your morals, your values, traditions, beliefs. So it's like, I kind of feel like somebody's like, it's like somebody's challenging what you believe or like what you're trying to do, or somebody's causing you conflict. And so it's like, maybe it's like you want to be free, but maybe you don't feel like you're actually free to do what you want, because maybe you know, whatever the reason is, maybe it's like other people, maybe it's like other people putting their expectations onto you, and then you feeling like you're not free to do whatever you truly want to do, because it's like you have to do what this person is expecting you to do, is what I'm feeling. But yeah, like the Magician at the bottom of the deck, like this is master manifestor energy, or like just in general, like manifesting and wishes coming true. It's also, this Magician has every single like object, like a wand, cup, pentacle, sword. That's every single like suit in tarot. So this Magician has everything they need in their current situation to create the life that they're wanting to create. But the card that came out is, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So the Eight of Cups, this is usually like my card for somebody who has left a situation or who has walked away, but it's in reverse. So I feel like this has to deal with something that you either walked away from, but now you're wanting to return. It's like you left, but like maybe you weren't sure if you actually wanted to leave or not. So now you're kind of questioning or wondering if it was the right thing. Or this is also making me feel like, if you're not, you know, kind of still in that indecisive phase, it's like, you know, that you do want to return, because this indicates to me reconciliation, or coming together, or somebody who wants to return. So I feel like this freedom has to do with something that you want to go back to or return to, or this has to do with somebody that you want to reconcile with. And that makes sense as well if this could be somebody who was your friend, or that you were friends with, or maybe you feel friend zoned by them, and especially with that rejection. So there could have either been a friend zone, or it's like you just rejected this person, like you didn't really see how this person like fit in with your life, or you know, maybe this person was different, like whatever the reason was. I feel like some of the reason of like this person was meant to be in your life, but you left them, or you like didn't really care about what they had to say or what they believed or how they felt, like whatever the situation, it's like you left without thinking. But it's like now you're seeing you do have the free will or the freedom to do what you want to. If you want to be with this person, then do what you need to do to be with them. If you just want this person to be with your friend, like that doesn't mean you have to cut them out of your life. Or like I just feel like, and it's so funny too, because it's like I was literally just listening to a reading, for myself earlier today, and she was literally talking about how, you just have to do everything from a place of love, and if you ask a family member for like you can ask anybody for advice. Like I'm actually gonna, kind of repeat whatever she said, because it really stuck with me, and it might, now that it's kind of showing up in my reading as well, then I feel like that's a message, somebody needs to hear. And that's how tarot and energy works, So she was basically saying that, there's nothing wrong with asking somebody for advice, but it's what you do with the advice after that. So what I mean is, like, if somebody gives you advice, are you just, are you solely listening to the advice and being like, okay, yeah, I hear you, but this is still what I want to do, and I still have the freedom to do what I want to do, so I'm going to do it anyways, but thank you for your opinions and your advice? Or are you listening to their advice and then being like, oh, wow, yeah, maybe what they said is true. It's like when you let the advice affect your own views or opinions on the situation, then that's messing with your life, because you're giving that person your power and control, because you're basically letting other people decide how things are going to be, or how your life should be, or what you should be doing, when it's like, if it's what you want to do, you have the free will to do that and decide that. Okay, so that's that's all I'm basically going to say with that. And I feel like that's why maybe some of the energy could be gaining momentum, is because it's like, you have the free will, but you haven't taken action yet, but you want to return, or you just know that you do want to take action on that. You know what I mean? Hey guys, I'm back again. Sorry about that again, or once again. This time my ring light went out, so if you see or notice that the table and cards look a little bit darker, or the lighting just looks a little bit darker, that's why. Okay, so anywho, and now with this last energy, we had forgiveness, and it said, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And I definitely feel like, for some of you, maybe you are resenting, if you did reject someone or something, it's like you're feeling, regret or resentment, or for, however you feel, remorse, because it's like, now that you shouldn't have done that, but you can't go back and fix that. So it's just now it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of forgiving yourself, but also forgiving the other person or the other people involved. And that's going to be especially important right now, because if the energy is gaining momentum, then things are about to happen. So it's you can't be in a low or negative vibration or energy where you're just still feeling bad about what has already gone, been gone and past, I mean, well, I'm not just trying to say, that however you feel, you shouldn't feel like that, because I understand, if you need time to heal from something, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if this is something that it's been you just haven't been able to let it go, or you're having issues forgiving yourself or the other person, and you're just holding on to what happened, then that's only hurting yourself and your situation, and that's not helping you move forward. And if the energy is gaining momentum and you're not gaining momentum, or you're not matching that energy, it's just kind of be are you ready to jump on that new timeline, or are you ready to leave that in the past? So